Check. The next thing we have is the effects loop. Now, an effects loop is a really convenient way of lining up your pedals so that they don't mess with your bass sound. Traditionally, a lot of guys take the bass, send it through a load of pedals, send it into the amp. And the more things you put between your bass and your amp, the more chance there is for it to pick up noise, buzz, hiss, and also for the pedals to degrade the tone or make the tone sound coloured. I like pure bass sound going straight in. So this means I can send my bass straight into the input, set all my pedals in the effects loop, and the effects loop can be turned on and off using a foot switch pedal, and this knob also controls how much of it affects the sound. Now, say for example I have it on 0, then all you're going to get is direct sound. If I have it all the way up to 100%, all I'm going to get is the sound coming through the pedals. And then I can decide to balance it in between. Say you take bassists like Chris Walsenholm from Muse, Tim Comerford from Rage Against the Machine and Audioslave, and John Entwistle. They were guys who have famously been questing after really great distorted sounds. And the big problem comes because a lot of distortion pedals suck the bottom end out of your sound. If you have one of those pedals, set this to 12 o'clock and it sounds like you have two different signals going in at the same time. One will be your pure bass signal, one will be the distorted sound. And this is a good way of getting that buzzy, harsh sound from the distortion, but also getting a nice fat bass sound. You also may have 3 or 4 effects you want to run at the same time, and they may create quite a lot of noise and you need them to suddenly stop. The foot switch control on that is fantastic. It means you can literally, instead of trying to tap dance and switch 3 pedals on at the same time, off at the same time, you just hit one foot switch and they all come on or all go off. So the effects loop is very handy if you're a bassist that likes pedals.